under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the 66ers and the Bombers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So here is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the 66ers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman, Trey.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good hard sinker that time, and
I got
he's
the
in
count.
control.
0-2.
0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Betts ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting
Now to
second,
bat, Jackie
the third
Robinson.
baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Here's a sinker
Ball
to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3
Batting
feet
third,
higher.
the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie
First chance for him here in the
Betts.
top of the first with nobody on.
Ball.
He'll start him with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Too low that time. It's ball one.
Hey.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it
The
one
count's
ball
1-1.
and one strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Right to him. Throw in the
Got
dirt,
him.
but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And stepping in, Tim Salmon. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off
here
for
in
the
the bottom
Bombers.
half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim
The pitch.
Salmon.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing and a miss as he pulls
No
the
balls,
top
2
hand over.
strikes.
It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Splitter
That's out.
misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Check swing.
2 balls,
No
2
swing,
strikes.
says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting
Digging in,
second,
the switch hitter,
center
Mickey
fielder,
Mantle, as he'll dig into the
Mickey
left-handed batter's box.
Mantle.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Skied down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that
No
fastball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And he'll try and
I got
tempt
the
him
count,
with one
1
in
and
the
2.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting third, the
That'll
left
bring up
fielder,
Hank Aaron.
Hank.
First cuts for him here with the bases open
Aaron.
and 2 away. And this
Hey.
is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And on
1 ball,
0-2,
2
he
strikes,
misses
the
with a
count.
fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And
Oh.
that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
Vladimir
Tokyo,
Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir
Up and
Guerrero
ready to start the
Jr.
inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And now a curveball
Count
that's
is
low
2-1.
and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Next up, Roberto
Batting
Clemente.
fifth, the left fielder.
That's
As
a
the
ball.
first pitch sinker
Roberto
misses to him. It's
Clemente.
ball
Ball
one.
1, no strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out.
Ball,
That's
that's it.
inside. 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ball, inside.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable
About 4,
hitters
that pitch
counts,
is
and
out.
that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if
Batting
you're the
fifth,
pitcher.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
At the plate now is
Batting
Mickey
seventh,
Mantle.
the
First
center
swings for
fielder,
him in
number
this one
7,
with a runner still at
Mickey
first and 1 gone. In the
Mantle.
dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a
Ball
four-seamer
2.
right there, but get back to that two-seam.
balls,
It's what
1
his
strike.
MO is.
Now a swing and a miss at
2-2,
the hard
count.
sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Craig
Batting
Biggio
eighth.
digging in now.
The catcher, Craig Biggio.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Throw will go to Betts
Out.
at second for the force out, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and here is
Leading
the
off
big
for
hurt, Frank
Anaheim.
Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank
Now here's the first offering.
Thomas.
Hit in the air to center field. Mantle is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on 1 pitch.
Batting
Next
fifth,
up, Chipper
the
Jones.
third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble
count,
now.
0-2.
0-2.
Ball,
Not a bad
that's
pitch
out.
there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. The 1-2
I got to count,
offering looked
2-2.
like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets
Count
a
is
ton of
3-2.
swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper, 2 away.
Batting
Bases
sixth,
are empty here with 2
the
away.
right fielder,
And Vlad Guerrero
Vladimir
digs in at the plate.
Guerrero.
Starts him out
0-1.
with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ohtani is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Shohei Ohtani digging in next.
Leading off
9,
for the
1 and 2
66ers.
due up.
The pitcher, Shohei
Here's the first pitch.
Ohtani.
Swing and a miss out in
0-1's
front of a
the count.
changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sinker
Ball,
misses,
that's
and
inside.
it's 1-2 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Fouled off. And that's
2
going to
balls,
be high,
2
2-2
strikes.
now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and
The
becomes
batter,
out number
7,
1.
second baseman,
No one on with
Trey
1 down, and
Turner.
that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
now batting, the third baseman,
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll
0-1.
go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these
going,
guys.
he's going,
If you're an
he's going.
infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Thomas is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in once again is
Now
Mookie
batting,
Betts, runner
the
in
right
scoring
fielder,
position with 2
Mookie
gone.
Betts.
A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and digging in
Leading
is the
off with the
outfielder,
bomber,
Mookie Betts.
The second baseman,
First pitch of the
Mookie
AB on its way.
Betts.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Next
Batting
to
eighth,
stand in is
the catcher,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's
Count
nowhere
1-0.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a
To
ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Walter Johnson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't
1-1.
quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swung on
Yeah,
in the
on
dirt
the tag,
for the
he's
third
out.
strike. Biggio finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and
Leading
that
off
brings
for
up the big
Tokyo,
bat of Vladimir
the first
Guerrero
baseman.
Jr.
Yeah, Matt,
Vladimir
going back to that
Guerrero
last at bat when he hit
Jr.
the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Aye.
And another strike. Good fastball
0-2.
under the hands. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he
Now
does,
batting,
and he
left
really
fielder,
spotted that pitch.
Roberto
Next,
Clemente.
here is Roberto Clemente. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Way behind that
0-1's
pitch.
the
It's
count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now
Here's
batting,
Javier Baez.
shortstop,
As he'll take a
Javier
look at an
Oh, that's
off-speed
just
pitch
out.
here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on
I got
and
1
missed.
ball,
1
1
and
strike.
1. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball.
2-2 the
It's
count.
like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-2, here it is. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Clemente, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
That brings
the
up
center
Mickey
fielder,
Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Mantle is there, 2 gone. 2 men on, 2 out. And
Now
digging
batting,
in now at the
catcher,
plate will be Craig
Craig
Biggio. And there's a
Biggio.
swing and a miss at an
0-1.
off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. 0-2. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1
1
and
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash. Striding in is Tim Salmon.
off
He
for
bounced
Anaheim.
out last time up.
The
Still a
shortstop,
big bagel in that
Yeah.
hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's a
2
ball
balls,
off
1
the
strike.
outside.
The count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And that misses,
got a
so
full
it's a
count.
full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in next,
center
Mickey
fielder,
Mantle,
number
looking
7.
to put the ball in play here.
Mickey
He went down on strikes in his first
Mantle.
at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He throws him on the
fielder,
fastball
number
there.
44.
Mickey Mantle goes
Hank
down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Hank Aaron will
0-1's the
stand
count.
in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game
That's
right now.
inside.
One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do
That's
that,
outside.
you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Below the zone, a swing
I got
and
the
a
count.
miss.
2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Next up, the two-way Japanese import,
Leading off
Shohei
for
Ohtani.
the 66ers. The pitcher, Shohei.
Fooled him with
0-1.
that one as he's way out in front.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate
No ball,
against this
2
lineup
strikes.
and expect to have success.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a
count is
curveball
1
on
and
0-2,
2.
but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A little bouncer. Now another 1-2.
Ball.
This is a fun guy to
2
watch
balls,
when he's up there.
2
Really
strikes.
battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Back to
batter,
the
number
top of the
7.
order now. And
Second
in the
baseman,
bat is Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Mantle's on the move at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
So
batting,
next to hit
third
is
baseman,
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie
He's a diamond player with some
Robinson.
serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed.
Ball, that's
Off the
outside.
plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Throw to second for
That's
the
an out.
force out, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and
Leading
in
off for
steps
the
Big
Bombers.
Frank.
The first baseman,
He
Frank.
squares it up and hits a bolt to
Come
left
on.
center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third
Into
baseman.
the box, Chipper Jones.
Chipper.
As the first pitch to him
0-1
is swung
the
on
count.
and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Thomas on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound.
He's up.
To second for
Oh.
1. On to first, and they get the double play. So base
Now
is
batting,
empty now
right
after the
fielder,
double play. And next will be
Vladimir
a speed threat in the form of outfielder
Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero. And he's a bit
0-1.
tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir
Leading
Guerrero
off
Jr.
for
who
Tokyo,
comes in 1
the
for
first
2 with
baseman,
that home run he hit
Vladimir
earlier.
Guerrero Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays
No,
off again, and
inside.
it's 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Roberto Clemente. Your
Gregory
attention,
Soto
please.
takes over on the
Now
mound here
pitching.
with nobody out in the 6th
Gregory
inning. At the plate
Soto.
now, Roberto Clemente. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in
He's
there
safe.
with a double.
Now batting.
And that
shortstop,
brings up Javi
Javier
Baez. As a
Baez.
good
0-1's
changeup
the
will get
count.
him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Late decision to swing
0-2
that
is the
time,
count.
and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after
1
getting
ball,
2
2 strikes,
swinging
the count.
strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away
The center fielder, number
from
7.
the belt. Kicks and
Mickey
deals.
Mantle.
Oh,
You know,
1.
some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting.
And
The
now,
catcher.
Craig Biggio.
Craig
No hits in 2 trips to the
Biggio.
plate for him in the ball
0-1's
game.
the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
The count,
Chased out of
0-2.
the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. From the stretch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Still 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The pitcher, number 7.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. Has come up
0-1.
empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his
0-2.
shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie
Leading
Betts.
off for Anaheim.
First pitch
The
on its
second
way.
baseman,
And she'll
Mookie.
get caught chasing a bad one
0-1
there
is
at
the count.
strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. 1-1. Is swung on and missed
One
for
ball,
strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Now the fastball is right by him as he
Now
swings
batting,
and misses for the
the
first
catcher.
out of the inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is
0-1.
cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Ladies
David
and
Ortiz
gentlemen,
gets
your
the call
attention,
as a
please.
pinch hitter, and he'll
Now
get a
coming
chance
into
with
pinch
2 out
hitting,
and the bases empty.
David
As he'll
Ortiz.
take a look at
That's
ball
inside.
1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball,
When
1
your
strike.
team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1-2 now. Good plate
Inside,
discipline
ball
to lay
2.
off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this will miss down
Count
low
full.
in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your
Kendall
attention,
Graveman
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen
pitching.
now to start inning number
Kendall
7.
Graveman.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up one of the fastest
Leading
players
off
in
for
all
the
the land,
66ers.
Trey Turner.
The second baseman, Trey.
First pitch of the AB
Turner.
now. Aaron has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now into the
Third
box,
baseman,
Jackie Robinson
Jackie
singled in his last
Robinson.
at-bat. First pitch on the way. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. So the next
Now
at bat
batting,
will be
right
Mookie
fielder.
Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting. The first
Into the
baseman,
box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning
Ladies
is
and
over.
gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim
Leading off for
Salmon.
the Bombers,
He went down on strikes
the
in his last
shortstop,
at-bat.
Tim
On its way is pitch
Salmon.
number
Off the
75.
plate, ball 1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Turner ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
The
So
center
now
fielder,
here is
number
Mickey
7.
Mantle. He's hoping to avoid the
Mickey
hat trick. He struck out in each of his
Mantle.
first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
Off the plate
Inside,
and
ball
in.
1.
It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses.
I got
That's
the count.
strike
1
2.
and 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Turner fields it cleanly.
He's out.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now
Next to
batting,
dig in,
the
Hank
left
Aaron.
fielder.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Aaron.
First pitch on its way. Now a wave and a miss.
0-1.
Looked like the slider there.
his slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Bases
No
are
ball,
empty
2
here
strikes.
with 2 men out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Got him on the tag.
Biggio
Out.
reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Roberto Clemente. He doubled
Leading
his
off
last
for
time up.
Tokyo, the left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the 66ers and the Bulls. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the
baseball here on the show. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the 66ers and the Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
For the 66ers, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first
Trey
pitch.
Turner.
On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make it. Up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Home of the Mariners since 1999. We're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Tokyo and Puerto Rico. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Turner.
Here's the first pitch. And we are
Counts
underway
1-0.
from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one.
Aye.
Fastball, and that thing's a
1-1.
blur up there, folks. 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Now it'll be
Batting
Jackie
second.
Robinson.
The third baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss on the slider.
0-1's
Nothing
the
in
count.
1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2-2 to count.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And the pitch.
Trey Turner.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The center
so
fielder.
He punches him out looking at the fastball. Trey Turner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Trout is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
That's by him for
1
strike
ball,
1.
strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty
The count is 1-2.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, so a fine inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sliced hard but foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And that one yanked just foul.
Nope, that's
breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Roberto Clemente is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roberto Clemente goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. swing and a miss
The
for
count's
strike
1-1.
one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes
Leading
the
off
first
for
baseman,
Puerto
Eric
Rico.
Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him
0-1.
here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on
0-2
that
is the
first
count.
pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Another 0-2 home. And
I
no
got the count,
swing,
1-2.
apparently, ball 1. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a
Batting
great
fifth,
pitch for out number
The
1.
right fielder,
First pitch on the way.
Soto.
And, ooh, I'm not sure
0-1's
you
the
can get
count.
fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts
Batting
on the
sixth.
ledger, and there are 2
Not
away.
shortstop, Carlos.
Carlos
Correa.
Correa is in
0-1.
with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly
No
swing
ball,
after
2 strikes.
ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. That brings up Mickey Mantle
Leading off
as we
for
are all
the
set to
66ers.
begin the 3rd inning in this
The
one.
center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Blue is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes.
inside,
A
ball
great
2.
combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches.
Ball, that's
One of the
low.
things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough
Count
to
is
work
3-2.
around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 8th, the catcher,
Next to hit is Craig Biggio.
Biggio.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Hosmer in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander.
Batting 9th.
He could be bunting
The
here in
pitcher,
order to
number
stay
35.
out of the double play.
Justin
He's ready. Here's the
Verlander.
first pitch. Well
0-1's the
behind that
count.
fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's
He's
going to
out.
be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a
Now
successful
batting,
sacrifice.
second baseman,
Here now is Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nope,
Here's a
that's a
slider
ball.
that's inside, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Soriano.
Back to work now is
0-1.
Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and
inside.
misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the
That's
plate.
outside.
Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that
2
bad
balls,
even in a
2
video
strikes.
game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts.
The
My
catcher,
word. One away. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Posada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Posada will
Off the
lay
plate,
off
ball
there.
1.
It's back to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight
Batting
strikeouts, and there
The
are
pitcher.
2 away now.
Vida. Blue.
Vida Blue started to go
0-1's
around,
the
but it's a
count.
called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in
I got the count.
control.
0-2.
0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And the throw
Got it.
is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Now at the plate here is Jackie
Leading off
Robinson.
for
Comes
Tokyo.
into this at bat 0
The
for
third
1 in the
baseman.
ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of
Robinson.
offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable
1-0.
adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next,
Now
it'll be
batting,
Mookie Betts.
the right
He
fielder,
popped out in his first
Mookie.
trip.
Betts.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a pitch in
1
the
ball,
dirt
1
as he
strike.
lays off. It's 1-1. And now a
Count is
curveball
2-1.
that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's
Ball,
falling
that's
behind
outside.
now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hey!
3-2.
Full
Hey,
count.
usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the
Now
fastball
batting,
there.
the
Mookie
first
Betts
baseman,
goes down for out number
Vladimir
2 in the
Guerrero
top half.
Jr.
And he is
On the
out on the
tag.
tag.
Out.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into
Leading
bat
off
is
for
Trey
Puerto
Turner.
Rico, the second baseman.
Ready to
Trey
deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
And
Ball
this is
1,
taken
no strike.
outside for ball 1. swing and a miss as he ramps up
1
on the
and 1.
fastball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Go to
strikes.
that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Now we'll try to beat
That
one out
ball's
here, but
foul.
this will be
That is
just
out.
foul. Here's
Now
the center
batting.
fielder, Mike
The
Trout,
center fielder,
struck out in his first
Mike.
at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good
Wow.
changeup,
0-1.
Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this
0-2.
pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Now to the
third
plate,
baseman.
Chipper Jones
Chipper.
struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Jones.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away
Ball,
with
that's
that
off the
one,
plate.
but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Fooled him badly
1
there.
ball,
I
2
mean
strikes, the count.
badly. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3? Next up, Roberto Clemente.
Leading
He's
off
0 for
for the
1 thus far.
66ers, the left fielder, Roberto
Line drive to
Clemente.
center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Javier
Shortstop,
Baez, as
Javier
he'll go after the first
Baez.
pitch to him
0-1.
and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. In now, Mickey Mantle.
the center fielder, number 7,
Now a swing
Mickey
and a fly ball.
Mantle.
And this will wind up a foul ball. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a
that's it.
breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Soriano comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So bases
The
are empty
batter,
with 1 gone.
catcher,
And digging in now at the
Craig
plate will be Craig
Biggio.
Biggio. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
The pitcher,
So
number
now to the
35,
plate, Justin Verlander.
Justin
As he'll
0-1's
get
the
out
count.
ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Biggio, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw.
He's
It's going to
safe.
be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here comes the 1-2. And they
I got the
pitch
count,
out
2
here,
and
but
2.
nothing's going on. The 2-2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. Only play will be to first for Posada, and the sacrifice is successful. So it's back to the
The
top of
batter,
the order
number
now.
7.
And that'll
Second
bring up
baseman,
one of the fastest players
Trey
in all the land,
Turner.
Trey Turner.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
No, that's
Breaking
down.
ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
He got him
And
on the
they'll
tag.
nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Hosmer to the plate now.
Leading
Looking to
off for
put
the
the
Kings,
ball in play here. He
the
went
first
down on
baseman,
strikes in his first
Aaron
at-bat.
Hosmer.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13
Now
strikeouts
batting,
now.
right fielder.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
No, that's
Circle
low.
change, too low, ball 1. Good fastball as he
ball,
gets
one
the
strike.
swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's
I
strike
got the
2.
count. 1 and 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Look out.
Ball,
That one
that's
almost got
inside.
away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the
3
plate
and
to
2.
make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The batter,
Base is
number
empty,
1.
2 away. And
Shortstop,
ambling over to the batter's
Carlos.
box is Carlos
Ball,
Correa.
that pitch is up.
Correa.
Too high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the
Count,
strike zone.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's
2-2
strike
count.
2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
Full count,
1
3-2.
strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got another one. 15. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in
Leading
steps a
off
man
for
who's
Tokyo,
number 42 has
the
been
third
forever
baseman,
retired.
Jackie
Robinson.
Robinson.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this
Outside,
misses
that's
the
a ball.
outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-1
Ball
now
2.
to the show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Wolves and the 66ers. It's going to be a premier pitch. Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off. Boston, Mass. This evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Tokyo and Las Vegas. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner, and we are set. 22nd century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Green Bay and Tokyo. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Josh Donaldson digging. In now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Front door with the slider he clipped. Zone for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second.
Next up is Mickey Mantle as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started.
Inside.
And it's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third.
So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. And now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the 66ers.
Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman, Trey Turner.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson.
The third baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting
2
third.
down, no one on base.
Right fielder,
and up next,
Mookie.
one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And that's in there for a strike. Mantle's on the move. And it's gone into the monster seats. Standing in now,
batting
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman,
Just gets a piece of it, strike
Guerrero
1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes.
I got to
now.
count 1 and 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas.
For the Braves,
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Frank Thomas.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to hit, Aaron Rodgers, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Arrieta is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Rodgers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
So he sets him down swinging.
7.
Vladimir Guerrero is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Ball
As
inside.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Next up, Roberto Clemente. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 out and nobody aboard. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's got a changeup, a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, and a cutter. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got full count.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. And that brings up Javi Baez.
The center fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Baez.
And he got him out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right
got the
now.
count. Oh,
He's
and
not
two.
the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway.
Leading
And
off
next to
for
hit is the
Green Bay,
catcher, Matt
The
Wieters.
catcher.
Ready
Matt
with the first pitch. Here it
Wieters.
comes. And that swung on and missed
Oh,
for
and
strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a
0-2.
presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be
Batting
the
ninth,
pitcher, Felix
the pitcher,
Hernandez.
Felix
First offering.
Hernandez.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw
He's
will
out.
beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of
The
the
third
order
baseman,
now. And here's
Josh
Donaldson. Now the
Donaldson.
first pitch. Good slider
Oh,
there, and
one's
he
the
gets
count.
ahead of him 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth
No
time.
balls,
I'd
two
be
strikes.
looking heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike
Right
3
there
in
on
the
the
dirt.
tag.
Biggio
Out.
finishes it off with the tag. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Leading
digging in
off
now
for
at
the
the plate will be
66ers.
Craig Biggio.
The catcher, Craig.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's
Biggio.
chopped foul. Good cut fastball
0-2 is
that
the
time, and
count.
he's in control now, 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Digging in
Batting
will be
ninth,
Jake
The
Arrieta.
pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey.
In there, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time.
The
2
batter,
away now.
number 7.
Wheels
second
and
baseman,
deals. Here's the first
Trey
pitch.
Turner.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he
Inside
missed
ball.
with it. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring
Leading
in
off
Mickey
for the
Mantle.
Braves,
Ready
the
to
center
deal.
fielder,
Here comes the first
Mickey
pitch. Starts him out
Inside,
with a
ball
sinker
1.
that's inside, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him
1-1.
way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out
Now
of the
batting,
inning.
the left fielder,
Now the pitch.
Chipper Jones.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Ball.
1-1. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter,
So now into the box
first baseman,
is Frank Thomas.
Frank
He went down on
Thomas.
strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Arrieta's got his target. Here he comes 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get
A swing and a miss. That... And now here is
Leading off
Jackie
for
Robinson,
Tokyo,
grounded out in
third
his last
baseman,
at-bat.
Yeah,
Jackie
Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that
Robinson.
got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And now in the
batting,
box,
right
Mookie
fielder,
Betts. And he
Mookie
blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Betts.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Well
Ball,
off
that's
the
it.
inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2-1
Nope.
now to Mookie.
Outside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting,
Bases
the
are empty
first
here with 2
baseman,
away. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Jr.
Here's
Ball,
a sinker to
that's
start
inside.
him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2-0
Ball, that's
now.
out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside,
Nope, outside.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the hump.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard
Now
here.
batting,
Here's
left
the first
fielder,
pitch to him.
Roberto
Roberto Clemente is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for
Ball,
strikes.
that's out.
He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count now. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And that'll bring in the
Francisco
switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
Fouled off. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1.
Inside. Ball 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming
Leading off
forward
for
now is
Green
the
Bay,
shortstop, Aaron
the
Rodgers.
shortstop, Aaron Rodgers.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. No one
Now
on with
batting,
one down.
the
And
right
set to
fielder,
stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. And
No,
that misses inside 1-0. In tight with the
inside,
sinker,
ball
ball
2.
2.
Yeah.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. All even now, 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Arrieta is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Lindor.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding
Matt
in is Matt
Wieters.
Wieters. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the Hein. And that ball will stay fair and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now
batting,
Felix
the
Hernandez.
pitcher. Felix
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the 66ers. The center fielder. Javier
Here's the first pitch.
Baez.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here
0-1.
with strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball
I got the
and a
count.
nasty
0-2.
slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Your
Mickey
attention,
Mantle
please.
will get a shot here as a pinch
Now
hitter.
coming into pinch hit. Mickey
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2.
Mantle.
Ball,
Inside
inside.
as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging
That's in.
strike.
Ball
If
2.
you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Gotta eat.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The
Craig
batter,
Biggio digging
the
in
catcher,
now. Flew out in his
Craig
only at-bat so far.
Biggio.
Almost, Matty. Almost went
0-1's
deep
the
his
count.
last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find
count,
a way to
0-2.
control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches
Ball, that's
outside
it.
the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count still at 1-2. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number
Up
49.
next, Jake Arrieta
Jake
struck out in his last trip to the
Arrieta.
plate.
Ladies
Julio
and gentlemen,
Rodriguez
your
will
attention,
pinch
please.
hit here with 2
Pinch
outs and the
hitting.
bases empty.
Julio.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alex Reyes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Alex.
Now at the plate is
Reyes.
Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up is Mickey Mantle. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lays off 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in next, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go.
We'll have to press pause. Bottom.
Leading off for Tokyo, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Jackie Robinson is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the 1st out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to 3rd. So stepping in is Mookie Betts, trying to bring in the tying run from 3rd here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turner takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A man at 3rd with 1 away. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Vladimir
first
Guerrero
baseman.
Jr. The potential
Vladimir
tying run for him at third base.
Jr.
Swing and a miss on a
0-1's
ball
the count.
inside, 0-1. That
Yep,
misses
that ball went
wide.
out.
1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening
Now
things at
batting,
2.
left fielder.
Into the box,
Roberto.
Roberto Clemente.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging
Leading
in
off
is
for
the
the Braves,
big-time power threat,
first
Frank
baseman.
Thomas.
Frank.
As he'll
Ball.
look at a breaking ball that misses for ball
Ball
1.
1, no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there.
1-1.
1-0.
And
Ball,
this ball
that's
runs
just
away
out.
for ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this
Nope.
at bat,
That's
trying
inside.
to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first,
Got
and
him.
a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now
Ready
batting,
now is
shortstop.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
He flew out in his
Rodgers.
last AB. Swing and a miss that
0-1.
time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red
I got
dot
1
from
ball,
up
1
here.
strike.
Nasty depth.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Slider
Inside,
is
ball
laid
2.
off on the inside as it just misses the zone. There's
Ball,
a breaking
inside.
ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting,
So now to
The
the
right
plate,
fielder.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir
0 for 2 for him to
Guerrero.
this point.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's a
Ball, that
breaking
pitch
ball,
is
but
out.
it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a
2
fastball
balls, 1
challenge,
strike.
and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss
3
down low
balls,
in the
2
dirt, so
strikes.
he's working. Full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches.
Nope, that's
2-2
down. Ball
count,
4.
and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the
Now
potential
batting,
go-ahead
second
run is
baseman.
on base here.
Francisco Lindor. Your
Devin
attention,
Williams
please.
will get the ball here
Now
as he looks to get the final
Get
out in
back.
the top of the 7th.
Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the...
A swing and a miss.
Ladies
That
and
retired. Last half of the seventh here,
Leading
and
off
next
for
will
the
be the
66ers.
imposing power
The
back,
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
Now Hernandez will get
Oh,
back
one's
to
the
work
count.
here as he
Lindor.
jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. So here
Now
is
batting,
Mickey
center
Mantle.
fielder,
First time up, he went down
Mickey.
looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball
Well below the knees, laid off on the
One ball,
changeup
one
there.
strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch
Ball.
of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. One out, nobody on. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, Craig Biggio.
Now batting, the
As
catcher,
Hernandez is going to
0-1.
jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey.
Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Ladies
Frank
and gentlemen,
Thomas will
your
grab a
attention,
bat and hit
please.
for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Thomas.
As Hernandez is going to jump
Oh,
ahead of
one's
him
the
here with
count.
strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a
No
miss by
ball,
Big
2
Frank.
strikes.
It's 0-2. And he's got
Three.
another one here. 12 punch outs now.
Your
Mariano
attention,
Rivera
please.
enters from the pen to start the
pitching.
8th, and it's quite possible
Mariano.
they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this
Rivera.
out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Matt Wieters is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Your
Joey
attention,
Votto
please.
is into the
Pinch
on-deck
hitting.
circle as it appears he
Joey
will bat for Felix
Votto.
Hernandez here. As he
Hey.
takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
I got the count.
And this is
0-2.
swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Can't get him
Ball
to
1.
chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's
The
one of
count
the
is
toughest
1 and
pitches
2.
to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot.
Ball, that's off the
Tough
plate.
take on a terrific pitch.
Here now the 2-2. It's
Hey.
a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That brings up Wander Franco.
batting,
And he's
third
getting his
baseman,
first plate appearance here in the
Wander
8th after entering
Franco.
off the bench
Nope,
just a
that's
little bit
inside.
ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
He's
And
good.
the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Now batting, The
That
center
brings
fielder,
up Mickey Mantle as he pops the first pitch
Mantle.
foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sinker,
that's
1
out.
ball, 1 strike. And he takes
Ball
one off
in.
the inside corner for ball 2. Franco is off at first with 2 away.
Ball
Oh,
3.
not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Mantle on for it, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Andrew
and gentlemen,
Miller is called
your
upon, and
attention,
it's
please.
not for his usual
Now
role.
pitching.
Just hoping to keep the
Andrew
deficit at 1 here.
Miller.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike. One. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And there's out number 1. Now to
Now
bat,
batting,
Jackie Robinson.
third baseman,
He was retired via
Jackie
the ground ball last time up.
Robinson.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now
Here's
batting,
Mookie Betts.
the right
As he'll
fielder,
swing and miss at a
0-1.
first pitch slider at strike 1.
Betts.
Miller, playing here in his age 31 season, he throws a slider,
Inside
a
ball.
four-seam fastball, a sinker, and a changeup.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So now to the plate,
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman,
as he will take a
Vladimir
fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Jr.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Roberto.
As he'll
0-1's the
cut
count.
on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
The
As he'll
shortstop,
take strike 1 on the inside
Francisco
corner.
Lindor.
Throw onto the big
He's out.
target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones.
off
0
for
for
Green
3
Bay.
with a couple of strikeouts
left
for
fielder,
him to this point in the
Chipper.
ballgame.
rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot
Off
of
the plate,
times,
ball 1.
closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So
The first
next to
baseman,
bat will
number
be
35.
Frank Thomas.
Frank
He's hitless in 3
Thomas.
at-bats to this point.
Your attention,
Raleigh
please.
Fingers answers
Now
the call
pitching.
from dugout as he'll try to
Raleigh
record the final 2 outs of this one.
Fingers.
Swing and a liner. Clemente is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now
At
batting,
the plate now
the
is
shortstop,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
And he needs to make
Rodgers.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting. Right
At the
fielder.
plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a
Ball,
look
that's
at a
out.
slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Ball
2
2.
and 0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense
Count
is
is
on
2 and 1.
guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Smoke toward third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Lindor.
As he'll take a
Ball,
look
that's
at ball
inside.
1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And this is swung
1
on
ball,
and
2
missed.
strikes to
So
count.
with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Close,
Inside,
but
ball
it's
1.
not over yet. That's ball 2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Count remains 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Rodgers on second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down. Full count
We got
now,
a full
3-2.
count.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, we just had 2 of the elite Diamond Dynasty World Series squads scoring off against each other in this one, but you can only have 1 winner. I'm just amazed at all of the amazing players we got to see on the field today. What a sight to be seen.
6-2, the final total today. Tokyo jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Devin Williams gets the W on the mound. Felix Hernandez racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your big